So let's go back a little.
We back with Queso dad, man.
How informed were you with the whole ATK versus KTA situation? 6 Block, Foolio.
I'm real informed. I'm real informed on it because I had to know about these things because
Right.
you know these as they got the new thing they call them YNs.
No
They'll
cap.
hit anybody.
No cap.
They would have hit me to make Queso hurt Queso.
Yeah, they shot Foolio's mom. I did an interview with her.
Yeah, they
They
definitely
shot his
did.
mom up.
Yeah, they definitely did.
Right. They shot up
And
Foolio
they'll
mama.
hit anybody.
So you gotta know. I feel like a lot of times, like these niggas be in the streets, they don't be letting their parents know what be going on, and I feel like that's what put the smoke on the parents. Like, you feel me? Like, you putting a lot of smoke on the parents, gang. There's no reason, no way in the world your mama got shot up and killed up because all these niggas know where you live and all this. Like, gang, like, I don't know. I feel like them street wars, niggas be taking that shit like it's a joke. Like they be taking a little lackadaisical, boy. Y'all nigga.
Like I'm in this.
Right.
I gotta move like it's somebody on my trail. But to me, I was an eagle. They was worms. You ain't never seen those goddamn worms jump off the ground and grab no eagle. You see the eagle swoop down and grab the worm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I still moved. I stayed, you know, like, man, Ksoo, Crazy K, all them boys, they stayed in my house. They didn't pay no bills. They was small. They was like grown, small kids.
Yeah.
You know, they ain't have to worry about no grocery. They ain't have to worry about shit.
Yeah.
And I let them bring little chicks to the house because I felt that was comfortable for them.
And who he just say? Let me see.
In my house, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
You know, but I still moved. I stayed, you know, like, man, Ksoo, Crazy K, all them boys, they stayed in my house. They didn't pay no bills.
Ksoo, Crazy K now.
And I let them bring little chicks to the house because I felt that was comfortable for them.
Yeah. My dad did the same thing.
That was comfortable for them if they can bring their chicks. I ain't got to worry about them in the streets.
Exactly.
Set up by a chick or whatnot. You know, I let them do free will what they want to do.
So Foolio and
that's what I do want to stop that right there because a lot of y'all niggas y'all tried to condemn him for snitching on his son and everything like that because of whatever the case was, but I don't think, you know, it don't sound like he was no bad.
So when Young and Ace, they were all cool at once upon a time. It's pictures of them.
I don't know about Ace, but I know that
Queso for sure.
Yeah.
Did you ever meet Foolio ever?
I done met Foolio. I done met Foolio before. I know Foolio mom personally. Her and my baby mother was real cool.
Like, that's crazy.
She done been to our house, you know.
That's crazy.
I done been over her house.
Wow.
You know.
That's crazy as hell to me.
To that nature like that.
Mm-hmm.
That they end up like trying to kill each other at a point, like that's so insane.
And this whole war split everybody up, even the parents.
Hell yeah.
That's what she told me in our interview.
No, it did because you gotta think about it like
shit.
You gonna be with your child.
Right.
No right matter, or wrong.
Yeah. You know, and people fault parents for that, but that's just like the law of the land. You know, you're gonna be with your parents, so that makes it where I can't trust her, she can't trust me no more because of this.
Yeah.
You can't talk to these
Can't talk to you no more.
So you don't feel like you had any
No cap, you can't talk to these little motherfuckers. They just doing whatever you want to. No cap, I felt that when he said that.
So any of these guys to get out the street.
Now who is Crazy K? Is Crazy K Ksoo's brother?
I even told Ksoo and them one time, I said, look, man, when Ksoo started bubbling, I said, man, look, we need to try to squash this. Crazy K told me, say, nah, man, you can't, don't talk to Foolio, because he gonna record you, and he gonna put it on thing, he gonna make it look like you begging him to not, blah, 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 whoop, whoop. And it made sense, because that's his characteristics.
Mm-hmm. Right, that's what he do, yeah.
That's his characteristics, you know.
But if all of the shit he's saying is true, bro, like, I don't look at him like no like no deadbeat dad like they was trying to make it seem like he was though. Like, and that's what I said from the beginning. Like nigga, you go commit a murder and you get chased by the police and the first nigga you call is your daddy? That sound like a nigga that was in your life to me. That sound like somebody who maybe they want the best dad, but they was with you. They was there, and your daddy pulled up quick too, so quick that he got charged for the murder. You know what I'm saying though? Like, nigga. So but do I think Queso dad is flawed? Yes. Should he have his fucking NHG chain on? No. Should he have a shiesty mask on? No. Should he even be dressing like this as a grown old man? No. Did he probably influence his kids to be in the streets because he was in the streets? Yes. But people was trying to make it seem like, oh, if you was there and you didn't, it seemed like he was there and it seemed like he was trying to get them to squash the beef and do all this shit, but it just wasn't working.
I understood that. So I was like, fall back. I sat down, I have talked to, man, listen, I physically fought Queso about posters, about the internet.
About music videos and stuff.
Yes, you know what I'm saying?
So this is, I would have snitched on that nigga too. Like, if I'm your daddy and I'm telling you to stop doing all this shit and you just keep doing it, okay, well nigga, I'm not going to jail for you. Motherfucker, I told you to stop.
I have physically, about things that he say.
Yeah.
I'm talking about physically done swung on him. He never swung back on me. You know what I'm saying? He respect me as a father, you know.
Yeah.
I don't, you know, man, I done went through so much like, man, why the fuck this blase squaze? I'm telling you this. I told my brother when I said, man, that shit gonna be the death of him, man.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I can't stop him. I even had one of my daughters was on his page, and that's who would tell me. I could go home. Queso could make a post. I could go home, swing on his ass about that post.
And he'll post it again.
Make him take that post down and leave. Before I get to that corner, my daughter gonna text me and show me another goddamn post he done put up there.
So what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do as a father, as anybody? What do you want me to do? 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 That's all you can do as a dad. Sometimes kids just do stupid shit, gang, on bro grave. And the reason I could tell y'all, listen, I be right about a lot of shit. Y'all probably don't clock it and see, but I be right about a lot of it because I see it. I've been there, shorty. My parents ain't raising me to do nothing illegal, nigga, at all. For them. My parents, I ain't never seen my parents go out. I never seen my parents go to clubs. I ain't never seen my parents have sneaky links and shit. They wasn't them type of people. They wasn't hanging in the streets like none of that. My parents ain't raised me to do the dumb shit that I was doing, but I still was doing it. You feel me? I can't grow up like God, thank God I ain't go to jail. Thank God I ain't never got shot. Thank God I'm still here living with you on this earth. But if something bad like that would have happened, I couldn't have blamed my parents, shorty. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like Queso dad was probably influenced by the streets and shit like that, but it seemed, if what he's saying is true, it seemed like he did everything he could to stop Queso from doing the shit that he was doing. Queso thought it was cool though. And cool it's in the hood, cool is king. Cool is God. Motherfuckers will go against God to be quote unquote cool. So it's like, what you want him to do after a while, bro? And what happened
was, it's like that 11-year gap with my kids, they already became who they was gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they already was who they was, and I didn't understand that. Because as a parent, when you leave those, see, what happened was when I was in federal prison, I got somewhat of an understanding of being a parent. And I said, damn, I messed them kids up. I done went to prison. I done left them boys out there.
Yeah.
So now they out there, and dudes out there telling
that's
them, like,
his
hey,
fault.
man, your daddy was this, your daddy was that.
Right.
Woo, woo. So now that's what they gonna think they gotta live up to.
They want to do the same thing now.
And when I came home from prison, these motherfuckers was
already.
So let's speed it up a little.
Already tweaking.
Bibby gets killed 2019, right before the pandemic.
Yeah.
Queso goes on a crazy run. He's wearing Mike Bibby jerseys. He's all type of videos. I mean, he's walking us through what allegedly happened.
So you can.
Does Queso ever come to you about the baby situation? Never.
I know all my kids' characteristics. Queso kind of like, Queso he don't have no emotions. That motherfucker heartless. But I know I hurt him. You know what I'm saying?
From being absent?
From being absent?
Not from being absent, from taking that stand.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about now.
Yeah, now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Queso, he don't, but I know I did that. I know I hurt him because, you know, from talks and I just know that. You know, I know all their characteristics. Queso a motherfucker. He a cold motherfucker now.
Did you?
He said he a cold motherfucker now. Oh, we see that, my guy. Trust me. We have established that in the community. Okay, he's a cold motherfucker.
I mean, you're out now. You're good. You're clean. Queso, Bibi's dead.
Right.
Queso got life. Did you ever think, or did you ever know that he killed Bibi? You never had the nerve in your body, the conscience in your body never told you that he killed Bibi after doing all the trolling and witnesses and.
That's an open case we talking about.
Yeah, so I feel like when he answered that question about did Queso ever tell you that he killed Bibi, he said never. I don't think even if he did, I don't think he would say that. You know, even though he snitched on him. But he ain't in jail no more. There ain't no reason to snitch on you. So I ain't gonna say too much about no open case.
Yeah, but this is something that he claims verbally. This is something
literally
that he trolled and he painted the picture that he wanted us to believe that he killed.
He wanted us to believe it, right?
I'm just asking you, because the narrative on the internet, and now that I know you, I got a better understanding, but the narrative on the internet was you were kumbaya, you knew this stuff, you were taking them to do stuff.
Exactly.
And funding.
And I never got that. I never got that vibes though.
Stuff and
never took them to do nothing. Never committed a crime with. Never committed a crime.
He never admitted stuff to you that you'll never tell?
No, never. I couldn't see myself sitting down and he telling me, Daddy, you know I did this. Daddy, you know I did that.
You ever had one of them days where everything seems to go wrong? I mean, you're just trying to grab a cup of coffee and BAM! You're tangled in a pile of boxes because the shelf was broken. And just like that, I realized sometimes accidents at work are more than just funny stories. They can actually change everything. Trying to handle a workplace injury on your own? It's like trying to fix the broken shelf yourself. More chaos, more headaches, and it's no guarantee that you'll get what you deserve. You got paperwork, insurance calls, and someone always telling you to wait. It's enough to make you wish you had a secret weapon. But here's the thing, there's a team of people that fights for people just like you. For over 35 years, Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, has been winning cases when everybody else said it couldn't be done. In Florida, someone got $12 million after a work accident, even though the insurance was ready to offer just $350,000. In Pennsylvania, a worker was awarded $26 million, which was 40 times the initial offer. These are not just numbers. They're real victories for real people, all thanks to the team that fights hard for justice. More than 1,000 attorneys across all 50 states, like a legal squad ready to jump into action. Yeah. They've recovered over $25 billion for clients. And they have a long history of helping workers get what they're owed. Because when you're injured at work, you shouldn't have to go at it alone. You can just click the link below or the QR code that's on your screen. No endless waits or confusing forms. Just a quick way to start protecting your rights today. So if you had an accident on the job do not risk doing it alone. You can check out Morgan & Morgan, because even in the toughest workplace accidents, a strong team makes all the difference. And trust me, there's a reason why they're America's largest injury law firm. It's because they fight for the people just like you.
That, just like that. I couldn't, I wouldn't have had that conversation.
Do you think other parents were instigating this beef?
Yes. Some parents somewhere down the line for sure.
I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Like, they might have. Only way the parents would be in it, they just got a safe haven for their child to come at. I wouldn't put that on a parent, because man, when them children leave that door, man, you can't do nothing.
You can't do nothing, yeah.
And like I tell a person, man, when you got a son out here, he toting a gun, that's a man. That ain't no boy no more. That ain't no little boy no more.
I feel him.
And I thought they liked the basketball player the way they was wearing their jerseys.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought Leonard Fournette did.
Yeah, Leonard Fournette got a lot of flack for taking the picture with him.
Yeah, I thought maybe Leonard Fournette the one who did it. He got the Bibby jersey and gave him the Jaguar jersey. So
I interviewed Bibby's dad before.
And that's the sad truth about the shit though. Like I said, bro, my parents didn't find out anything I was doing until I was grown. Like, that's how crazy it was. And honestly, the reason why I never got caught by the police, it wasn't because I was scared to go to jail, which I was. But the reason I didn't get caught by the police is because I knew if I got caught by the police with some drugs or a gun or whatever the hell I was doing, you hear me? And my parents had to come get my dumb ass from out that juvenile center, I promise to God, shorty, that was what I was scared of. Like, it would have been some problem. Motherfucker, I know for a fact my parents, we would have moved to fucking Nebraska somewhere. You hear me? And I was more scared of that than I was to go to the jail. You feel me? Even, in grand scheme of things, was that stupid ass ideology? Yes. I'm a grown ass man now. I'd much rather my family move me to the suburbs of Nebraska and be safe and sound or New Hampshire or wherever, somewhere suburb in this fuck, than to stay where I was at. Stupid. But that's how I was, you know what I'm saying? And my parents ain't know nothing, but I also wasn't posting nothing that I was doing. Like, I wasn't that damn stupid.
Do you know him?
No.
Okay.
Do we know
who? Dad before. Do you know him? I interviewed Bibby's dad before.
Bibby's dad.
Do you know him?
No.
Okay. Seemed like a hardworking man. Worked a job, honest job. He wasn't a hustler or anything. Y'all lived two different lifestyles. He was the honest living way.
Right.
But yeah, I interviewed him, and the way he explained Bibby wasn't really in the streets like that. He was just a Foolio
friend,
one of Foolio's, little bros.
Right.
Yeah. I think that's what he's supposed to say about his son, but he know better than that.
But niggas every time I say something about Bibby, I will give y'all that credit. Y'all be in a lot of y'all Florida niggas, y'all Jacksonville niggas be in my comments and be saying like, nah, Bibby he wasn't supposed to be a street nigga, but Bibby was outside doing shit,
He know better than that. All parents know. All parents gonna hear for some reason. They ain't gotta leave the house. They don't gotta be in the streets. My grandma used to always tell me, I don't leave this chair right here, and I know everything going on with you. He know that. He know Bibby got allegations on. He know he done heard Bibby got allegations for bodies.
Right.
But he's supposed to say that.
Yeah.
So this Bibby guy wasn't just a civilian. That's what you're saying.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Fuck no. I was in.
Y'all taught me that,
when
bro.
I was in the county jail.
Y'all taught me that.
Look, it was one of their little homeboys was in there for a crime that they say Bibby committed, and the dude tell it right now all the time. He said right now they wanted him to tell that Bibby. They wanted him to tell that Bibby did it. Bibby was dead, but he didn't do it. Little dude stood up now. They knew he didn't do it, but they knew Bibby did it. But his little homeboy, he could have got out. So
even the police know. See, that's different now.
I take my hat off to the little nigga.
I don't. Fuck you. I would have snitched on this. I don't want to be okay. Let me pull it back. I'm not staying in jail for my dead homeboy for some shit he did because I don't want to snitch on my dead homeboy. There's nothing that can happen to my dead homeboy. So I never understood that. Like, I never understood that. Let me get locked up for some shit my homie did who ended up getting killed. And they saw this shit.
Out. But he didn't. He just got up on, the dude just got up on the stand in the Foolio trial and he told it. That everybody respected him because he wouldn't tell on dude.
Right.
He might as well just said that he might as well should have just told on him right then.
Right.
He got up on the stand in the Queso case. I mean, I'm not the Queso case, my bad, in the Foolio case, and said that everybody respect me because I wouldn't tell on Bibby. What the fuck you doing now then?
So Bibby, oh damn. See, I ain't never know that.
So, you know, I mean, he is.
So who they talking about Bibby killed then?
That's what Bibby Dad is supposed to say, it, man, you know.
You never met Foolio at all?
Yeah, I done met Foolio before.
Okay. And what was that like?
Well, he was younger.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I think Foolio could have been a good artist. You know, if he would have stayed focused on his music like he was back, you know, before all this situation came about.
Did you grow any hatred towards Foolio through as the war grew?
Probably.
Because it seems like parents got emotionally involved. Honestly.
I did.
Really?
Yeah, I did. Once I grew a little hatred, but once Foolio.
Who wouldn't though, bro? This nigga Foolio was dissing people, dead kids, bro. In real life. Dissing people, dead kids, dissing friends of, imagine like dissing your son friends. You know what I'm saying? Your son friends used to come over y'all house and you used to cook for them and y'all take them to basketball games and you take them to the park and all that shit. And he on the Instagram at their grave sites with pictures of them and shit. Like, you would hate the nigga too.
Went to dissing Goon.
Who was Goon?
I did because him and Goon, they kind of like cousins because Foolio has some sisters through his daddy, and Foolio's sisters is Goon, my son, cousins on their mama's side, and Goon never said nothing about Foolio. Goon never, he rapped, he never said nothing about him. He didn't, and you know, Foolio wanted to diss him to
piss y'all off, basically.
I guess to get at Queso.
Yeah.
You know. And I mean, I know that's how it go, but you know, that's when I started feeling like
you ain't like him.
You know, a certain way towards him.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
Because at first I didn't, because I knew his mama. We done sat at the same table, laughed and played, you know what I mean? And I used to support her with her businesses, and she was matter of fact, once upon a time, she was like my personal notary. Not personal, but that's who I would go to get notary published from, you know.
Oh, okay. And
support her little business and, you know, shit like that right there. But, you know, I done heard situations right now where she, quote unquote, done supposed to say things about my sons and, you know, like that right there. But I get it.
Yeah, her son there, bro.
You know,
that's how she gonna feel, you know. I think it's a sad situation to like. I think Queso dad, when you really get to the meat and potatoes of this shit, gang, it really get a lot deeper than like the surface level. Basically, I think Queso parents Queso dad parents, so Queso grandparents, I think they wasn't in his dad life. They didn't send his dad the right way. They didn't give his dad enough attention or whatever. Maybe his dad wasn't around like that or whatever the case was. That led him into the streets. Poverty got something to do with it too. So that led him into the streets. Him being in the streets, end up having to do fed time and prison time and all this shit. And I think he said he was gone for 11 years of his kid's life, which is nigga. Like, but if you come home, let's say your son is born while you in prison, you come home when he's 11, he pretty much already who he gonna be. Like, you could change some things maybe, but first of all, he don't even know you like that. Like, you his dad, but he don't know you. You feel me? So certain shit you telling them is like going in one ear out the other. So I think that led to him. It just kept getting worse. It seemed like yeah, like you know, Queso dad went to jail for some time, got out. It seemed like he kind of got a little bit on the straight and narrow, whatever the case was. But now Queso doing life. I don't think Queso got no kids, so I think you know that's gonna end that part of the bloodline. But it really be showing me like a lot of times, gang, like you know. Just one thing I learned from all this shit, like if one nigga go to prison, let's say one nigga go do 10, 15 years, 9 times out of 10, his dad went to prison. If his dad went to prison, 9 times out of 10, his uncle or his dad went to prison. Like it's like one of them type of things. You know what I'm saying? And then when you look at niggas like Elon Musk or, you know what I'm saying, Trump or motherfucking LeBron James. When you look at shit like that, it's like really family lineage really matter because you know that's how life work, bro. You feel me? LeBron James is a successful billionaire basketball player, and his son is a successful millionaire basketball player. Whether he's good or not, don't matter. His ass ain't selling no motherfucking drugs on the side of the corner. You know what I'm saying? Elon Musk dad, I think, was rich. Trump dad was rich. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's just the names popping up on top of my head. And that's why I do the shit that I do and I say the shit that I say on this video. It's for y'all. It's for my younger crowd for sure. Or even the older crowd that watch my videos that might have got sent off their whole life. And this the first time somebody ever told them on this video. This the first time somebody ever told them like, hey, the streets lame as hell. This is the first time they ever even heard that, you know? But it's really for my younger crowd, but it's also for my kids. Like when they get born one day, like they can come watch my videos and be like, yeah, my dad been telling me all this shit. Like my dad taught me all this shit. Like, you know, like it's not gonna be no secret thing to him. But when you got a dad that's in prison, you are in the streets, you in the hood, you already think that being in the streets is cool. And then you hear about your dad being this crazy street nigga, woo-de-woo. It's like you want that type of name too. You really want notoriety. You want people to be proud of you. You want people to respect you. And you don't know in that moment, I think a lot of niggas don't know no other way to get respect other than to tote a gun and shoot a nigga, go to jail, crash out. Shit like that is the only way they think you can get respect. You feel me? When it's really not, though. That's why I tell y'all niggas, like, get you some money. You know what I'm saying? Get you some money. Move to the suburbs, to a nice neighborhood. Don't go back to the hood for 90 days, 6 months. Get you a pretty girlfriend. Shit change for you, bro. I promise. That'll change your whole thought process. Get you a little bit of money. Start making you about 7, 8, 9, 10,000 a month. Move out to the suburbs. Get you a 1-2 bedroom apartment somewhere in nice suburbs or a high rise or something like that. Get you a pretty girlfriend and a decent little car, and then don't go back to the hood for 6 months. Don't talk to the nigga about the hood for 6 months. That'll change your whole mindset. You know what I'm saying? But this Queso shit, the fact that this little boy got life, gang, I don't even think how old is Queso? Like 23 or something like that? And he got a whole nother murder case, gang. Like it ain't have to be like that, bro. Niggas be tweaking their life away.